Hello, good day. My name is Prince Jamaica Sali. Let me quickly take you through some powerful futures that Metafutures is having. There are some tools that Metafutures has that helps us to trade futures properly. One of the major issue about trading futures is about liquidating. That means it's about you getting bankrupt on your trade. That means for every trade you put on, there is probability of gaining or losing. So that's the major issue about futures, and that is why a lot of people run away from futures. But with this powerful tool called Meta Futures, how can we avoid, or how can we minimize or liquidation to the maximum? We have just two powerful tools which I'll be showing you. One is call margin, while the other is liquidation settings. So this is our settings for our trade, especially if you're trading manually. Here is the amount you want to trade with. Here is your leverage if you want to trade times 5, times 10. Times 10 is the maximum using Meta Futures. But if you're trading directly from Binance, maybe you can use times 20, times 50, times 100 if you can. Then this is trade start callback. That means if you put on a trade, you can always tell the system not to initiate the trade instantly, but only make the trade when there is a reverse. That means, for example, you move into a trade and you want it to activate your trade to start your trade when the system had gone, when the trade has gone down maybe minus 2%, minus 10% away from this market price. That means the current price. So that's that. Then we have stop loss also. That means in case the market goes around, goes the other way around, when exactly do you want to stop losing? You can put it to 2%, 5%, whatever percentage you feel like. But those are not the topic for today. The real topic is about call margin callback. Yes, this is where we are. This is margin call limit. Margin call limit simply means what exactly do you want to do to make sure you do not liquidate? If you check some of my videos, some of my training, I told you on how liquidation works and when to expect liquidation. For example, if you're trading times 10, you should be expecting liquidation around minus 10%. If you're trading times 5, you should be expecting liquidation around minus 20%. Then if you're trading times 3, expecting liquidation around minus 33%. So in futures or on Binance or any other platform, immediately you go into it. But here we have a tool that can help us avoid liquidation. So one of the powerful tool is where is it? This is margin call limit. That means the way it works is simple. It's just help you to buy more of the coin on a cheaper rate. For example, I purchased the coin at $2, and the coin is now going down to $1. So all I just need is to buy more of the coin at $1 so that I can form a new average cost price. For example, if I buy one coin at $2, then the coin is now $1. So all I just need to do is to buy two coins at $1. Two coins at $1 simply means I have purchased three coins at the rate of at $4. At $4. So if I'm going to be getting my profit now, my profit will be for example, if I want to get 10% profit, 10% profit will be after I had divided 4 by 3. So divide 4 by 3, then add your profit. Instead of waiting for the coin to rise back to 2% before adding my profit, I'll form a new average cost price. So you can decide how many times you want to buy more when it is going down. So I choose 2 for a reason. Then here is where to configure when and the amount to buy. So let me click on this. I choose 2, you can choose 5, you can choose 10, depending on your strategy. So I choose 2 for a reason. Number one, this place says when exactly do you want to buy. So I'll be buying when it is going to -17, -17. So -17, about 85% of my new price would have been down. But let's just put it this way, -17 for a reason. -17, you're expecting liquidation at -20 for ×5 leverage. So I want to buy more at -17, just not to liquidate, -17%, just not to liquidate. The reason why I didn't put it at -18 or -19 is because there might be a strike, and there might just be a pump like that, and I might just lose my money. So I want to put it earlier, -17, but I don't want to put it to -5, -10, because if I put it to -5, this is futures, it might still go down. So I'll have to add more money again. Then it goes down, I add more money again, and I keep exhausting money on just one trade instead of trying to look for other good trades. At least if this coin is going down, that simply means coins are going up. So instead of me to waste more money on this trade, I'll have to go and buy new coins that are going up. So that's the advantage of futures. When one is going down, that means when what I'm trying to say is, for example, I'm trading a coin that is meant to go down and it's now going against me. So that means it is going up. So I'll have to go and look for coins that are going up. Assuming I trade a coin to be going up and it's going against me, that means those coins are going down. So I'll go and trade another one that is going down. So that's the advantage. So that's the percentage. That means when exactly do you want to buy more? Then how much are you buying? So for example, here is a ratio. There is 1 here, simply means I purchased $10 then. So if I put in 1, it simply means I'm purchasing another $10. So if I put in 2, that means times what I purchased. So that means times 20, and that is $20. Sorry, dollars. So $20. This is dollars. So that means I'm purchasing $20. So in a nutshell, this is just times whatever you purchase at the beginning. And also this is times what you purchase at the beginning. Then you want to ask me, why am I putting 1? Why am I putting 2? Number one, I don't want to put too much money, like I said. This is just not to liquidate. It's not as if I want to get out of the coin very fast. It's just for me not to liquidate. I prefer to go and spend my money on another trade, but at the same time, I don't want to liquidate. So what do I do? Let's go through a practical example of a running trade. Let me check running trade. Okay. Let me go into a running trade. For example, this particular coin, I purchased. It's booting, so let's see. Oh, that's the problem about this thing. When I bring it to this live chat, it does not allow me to use my ink. But what I'm trying to say is in the middle here, after this 6%, you see 28.79. That is the amount I have purchased. That is the amount of this coin that I purchased. So what am I saying here is simple. At the beginning, I purchased $15. It gave me about 14 point something dollars. So the system purchased one more coin for me. That means purchase times one of what I have when this trade was going down. This trade is on times 10. I am just test running. I do times 5. If you can see, the one below is times 5 on the right hand side corner here. So I am just test running, and the test run has cost me a lot. So, but I'm test running just to get some perfect, just to do some running around to be able to at least train people from experience. So it has purchased one more. That is why you are seeing 28.79 here. Then if you look at the second row, the red is -6. What I'm saying now is when it went to about 7, so I purchased one more, it will divide it by 2. So what I'm saying here is whenever you purchase one, the percentage will be divided by 2. I'm having 6.46 here. If I purchase 28.79, this will become 3.23. So that means it will divide the percentage by 2. It will take it up. So that means it takes it closer to my selling point. It brings it up to my selling point. So let's go back to the, the settings. So I'm here. Okay, I'm here. Now, what we are saying is, assuming a coin goes down to -17% and you buy one, so it will now take this, you will now be having a new percentage change of minus 16, that is 8, that is 8.5. 8.5. So it takes you to 8.5. Now, if it goes down again to -17, you cannot buy one. You can buy one if you choose to. But what I'm saying is, if you really want it to go up, you just need to buy 2 so that it brings it back to these minus 8.5. Why are we buying 2? Because number one, you've purchased one at the beginning. That means you purchased $10 at the beginning. So this one again making 2, plus 1 equals 2. So if you want to buy another one, if you buy one again, instead of this to divide it by 2, it would just divide it by 4, and 3/4 will be there. So I want it to take it up again. So I want to buy these 2 again. So that is why I'm buying another 2 in order to divide it. So now I said something. I said I stopped at 2. I stopped at first buy, second buy. I didn't make my third or fourth buy. That is because if I want to make my third buy and I really want a significant change, this is 2, this is 1 plus the initial 1, making 4. So if I want to buy any other one, I need to buy 4. So already I'm reserving too much money for this trade, which doesn't want it. So immediately I do this, I am okay. If the trade now goes down again, that is the power of this tool again. Instead of you to be buying or more in order to just in order to bring it up, because at this point the next one you need to buy is 4 if you really want to take it, if you want to half it so that it gets closer to selling point. Then the next one you'll be buying 8, So if you look at this already, it is too much money on one trade. So what the system creates for us is called what we call liquidation settings. Liquidation settings. What it does is this: it takes you far away. That means it takes your liquidation away. Here I was saying something at the top here. I was saying something that when you get to minus 20 on a times 5 leverage, you will be liquidating. That means you lose all. So what the system now does is this: you can buy more and extend your liquidation. So instead of me to be liquidating at minus 20, I might be liquidating at minus 30 or minus 40 or minus 50, depending on the amount you're buying. So the amount you're buying will determine you will be extending your liquidation. So this is powerful. Then you want to ask, why am I using this and this together? Number one is this one, this settings, margin call limit. It takes you up closer to your selling point. That means when you have your minus 17 and you now buy and you become minus 8.5. So that means if there is a pump, you easily sell on time. But I stopped at the second level because I don't want to exhaust, I don't want to put too much money into just one trade because all this comes very once in a while, especially if you're using good signals. It comes very once in a while. So I will not be trading money. I will just be keeping it for emergency. You have to keep money for emergency. That's the truth when you're doing crypto trading. But you have to also be reasonable with what you're keeping. So now, instead of me to be pumping too much money, then I do this. So this one does not extend, does not bring up, does not take you out of the deep on time. That means it does not sell you on time, but it only makes sure you don't liquidate. So it extends it. So instead of me to pump times four on this, I've done times one, I've done times two. So instead of me to now do times four, I keep my money and wait till it comes here. So I will gradually be prolonging my liquidation by one. That means the amount I put in. Then if it is still going very deep, then another one. If it is still going very deep, then another one. And I'm so sure that it will not go all this deep. At the maximum, it should be at this because the settings at the top has already taken care of about 30%. So if you're buying one again, that might take care of about another 20%. So 50% deep. If you have a good signal, all this is just for in case the system turns around, in case there is a massive turnaround. That is why we need this on ground, why we need the money management system on ground. So, but it comes very once in a while and it will never go beyond this. But even if it goes, it will never pass this. So that means you are not expecting to liquidate. The only thing you will be facing because of these is that you might take a long time to get out of the deep, but you will not be liquidating. So this one extends your liquidation. It makes you never to liquidate. It keeps extending it. It keeps putting it very deep so that you don't liquidate. While this uh, brings you up, that means takes the sales out faster. It gives you a faster trade. That means it gets you out of the deep on time. It gets you closer to your selling point. So the two is cool. We need the two when trading. We need it too. So thank you very much. And if you're asking, what are the advantage of Metafutures trading crypto? These two basic things are the major advantage. Then All these have been set. You just set it and that's all. For example, I've put in $15 for it to buy. When do I want to buy it? I want to buy it when it is minus 17. That means when it has gone very down, close to liquidation. And how many times do I want this to be happening? Three times. I want it to be happening three times. Then what else do I want to do? I want it to give me a kind of alert whenever it is on minus 16%. Give me alert, notify me that I'm getting close to liquidation. So that's that. And the advantage is after these had been taken care of, for example, if you are doing 15, 20 buy, margin call buys, it will first of all finish all this before it now resume to this, before it can do anything on this. So thank you very much. My name remains Prince Yemi Kasadi. I just got a notification now. Let me check what the notification is. Let me check what the notification is. I don't know. I don't know what the notification is, but I still have my trade going on, and this is almost selling. It's almost selling. Oh, I notice that it does not allow me to run the brush on my trade. So this is about 29%, and I take profit at, sorry, this is 0.35%. I take my profit at 0.6%. I'm cool. I just want to move into the trade, get out of the trade. Thank you very much. My name remains Prince Yemi Kasali. So the advantage of, as in one of the major advantage of Metafutures is the liquidation settings and the call margin limit. Thank you.